T minus 15 seconds. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power and liftoff. Go Falcon, go GPS 39.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Chamber pressure nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Now in just a few moments, we'll be throttling down the engines in preparation for Max Q, which stands for Maximum Aerodynamic Pressure.
Falcon 9 power and telemetry are nominal.
And good call out there for nominal telemetry. Max Q is the point at which the rocket experiences the greatest amount of stress as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere. Now the vehicle is also pitching downrange.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
When the vehicle is pitching downrange to go from vertical to horizontal, the first stage is performing a maneuver known as a gravity turn. Now the booster does this by gimbling its engines very slightly so that the vehicle slowly becomes horizontal.
Q.
And there's that call out for Max Q. An eye out for these events happening back to back just about 20 seconds from now.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
And there we heard confirmation of that series of events, which again were MECO, followed by stage separation, and then SES-1. Now coming up shortly will be fairing separation. Once the vehicle reaches the vacuum of space, the payload fairings are...
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
And good call out there. Once the vehicle reaches the vacuum of space, the payload fairings are no longer needed and will be jettisoned away. And as mentioned earlier, we'll be attempting to retrieve these fairing halves again once they fall back to Earth. As a reminder, both fairing halves are flying for their second time tonight. We're expecting that call out for fairing separation in just under 10 seconds from now.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there you have it, confirmation of fairing separation and a beautiful view of the GPS 39 satellite. Now the next milestone coming up will be the first stage entry burn in about 2 minutes. We've got about 30 seconds until that entry burn starts. And in addition to the camera view lighting up, you can also follow the relight of the engines via the graphics at the bottom of your screen. Should be hearing that call out for entry burn in just about 5 seconds from now.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
And there's confirmation of entry burn startup on the Falcon 9 first stage. Now this burn is set to last about 30 seconds and again is slowing down the vehicle in preparation for its final burn and landing.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And there's confirmation of entry burn shutdown of the Falcon 9 booster on the left-hand side of your screen. Now next up for that booster will be...
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
Good call out there. Now next up for the booster will be its landing burn, and we'll be attempting to recover this booster on our drone ship, a Shortfall of Gravitas, which is currently stationed in the Atlantic Ocean. Concurrently, we're also expecting shutdown of the second stage MVAC engine, which is known as Second Engine Cutoff, or SECO-1. And we're expecting that SECO 1 callout to occur just a few moments before that landing burn starts.
Stage 2 has entered terminal guidance. Stage 1 transonic.
Another series of nominal callouts for both the Falcon 9 first stage and the second stage.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
And we should be hearing that callout for SECO 1 of the MVAC engine in just a few moments from now.
MVAC shutdown.
Stage 1 landing burn.
And there we heard confirmation of MVAC shutdown of the second stage engine on the right hand side of your screen, and landing burn startup of the booster.
Nominal orbit insertion. Landing leg deployed. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And awesome news there, confirmation of the Falcon 9 booster on our drone ship, a shortfall of gravitas. Now we also heard confirmation of good orbit. A good orbit means that we've got the vehicle into the trajectory we need leading up to SES-2 without needing to perform any additional engine burns or corrections. Now, as a reminder for the Falcon 9 booster, this was the 5th flight for this booster tonight. And back in space, the second stage is continuing its mission.